Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing amazing. Many weeks ago, I've asked you on my Instagram story if you could drop some questions that I will be answering in my YouTube video. Well, today is the day. I will be answering my most asked questions as a content creator and person. I've always had interest in having something working out for me on social media. I find myself to follow a lot of trends or aesthetics. I was the most active on Instagram, so I would post a lot of pictures and recreate some looks that I would see online. Before things worked out for me in 2020, I was doing a makeup page. So I was creating a lot of makeup looks. I would upload pictures and then I would edit my photos, and sometimes I would also upload some tutorial. I had a lot of fun doing so, creating looks, wearing wigs for the first time, and also editing. But I never really got anything more out of it. I was mostly doing it for fun at first because I wasn't really putting in the work to actually have my account getting the views and engagement. Also at that time, I didn't know a lot about the tools to grow out your account and your social presence online. So I remember at some point I just stopped posting my makeup looks and I was most focused on school. I never exactly knew what I wanted to do in my life. Finding the perfect program for me at school was really hard. Being at school for me always made me very sad and unhappy because I never knew exactly what I wanted to do in life, and I found myself to switch in between a lot of programs. I went to CJEP in social science, then I took a break of 1 year, then went to university and had a certificate in visual art, and afterwards I went back to CJEP because I knew that I wasn't going to do anything with that certificate, and I wanted to try out denture prosthetic, which I never finished, by the way, because that's when I decided to go full-time on content creation and completely stop going to school. Fast forward to 2020 when I posted my very first TikTok video. At that time, I wasn't doing cosplay. I was posting relatable anime content, and I would find myself to gain a lot of people and new followers on my account because they would love to see my videos about anime. And that's where I started to have this huge community of anime watchers and lovers. After certain times, people would start commenting under my videos if I could try cosplay. And with a little bit of background that I just told you about, I love makeup, I love anime, and I love transforming myself. So there was no way that I would say no to this request, and so I tried cosplaying. Working out for me was always a love and hate relationship. I've always wanted to be consistent with my workouts. I remember back in the days that I always wanted to go, but I never found myself to be consistent with it. I would go on and off, or there could be times where I would be very consistent for 3 months straight and then I would stop and never go back for a few more months. Anyways, it was a nightmare, but I truly wanted to do better, but I just never knew how. Then came April 2024. I started thinking, hey, what if I get a personal coach? Maybe that would help me in being more consistent, and also just the fact that I'm paying someone to help me would definitely bring my ass to go. So that's what I did. I got myself a coach, and it has been the greatest blessing of my life because I can confidently say that I see some changes. So I've been working out now for a year and a half, and I'm super happy about it, and I'm very, very proud. My current fitness goals are to be healthy, to feel strong, to gain some more muscle in those legs and more fat in the booty. Also, I would love to have a more toned upper body and back. What I've discovered ever since I've been consistent with my workout is that it truly brings out the best of you, whether it's about looks, about nutrition, habits, disciplines, and makes you go out, see people. You're always challenging yourself to grow into the best version of yourself, and I think that's very nice. So when burnout happens, I do take a step back and take a break from social media and from posting. I ask questions about myself. Why is it that I feel the way that I feel? What makes me feel the way that I feel? How can I improve so it doesn't happen anymore? Also, in those times, I like to remind myself why I have become so far in the work that I did and why I am here today. I love to go through all of my videos from the last years, and that reminds me why I love the work that I do and why I'm doing it. It's also important that when I create, I see it as a passion and not as a work, because that's where it can get very bad for yourself. We don't want to go there. There's also other content creators online that inspires me and why it is important to put on the work to be a successful person, go as far as possible in your career. I'm also trying to remind myself that I'm a very lucky person to be able to do this work, this passion, as my full-time job, because I know that it's not everyone that is able to do so, and that I'm not working 9 to 5 anymore, and that I should see this as a blessing and keep pushing, but also doing it in a very healthy way without burning out. My favorite anime is Attack on Titan, and I could go on and on and on about why I love this anime so much, but I will try to put it as simply as possible. I love Attack on Titan because it has a very special place in my heart. It was the very first anime that got me into watching anime. I love the animation, I love the music, I love the characters, I love the story, I love the meaning behind it. It's also the only anime that I've been watching with my siblings. It was like a ritual of ours, and to grow up on this, well, grow up. We were already pretty old, but you know what I mean. Grow on Attack on Titan has truly been an amazing experience, and I truly miss watching it. Ever since it ended, I feel like that it's not the same anymore for me when it comes to watching anime. There's definitely something missing out in my life. Nevertheless, I'm very grateful that this anime came out my path. Yeah, I will forever be an Attack on Titan girly. Oof, okay, that's a very good question. I had to think about that one. So my top 3 goals that I want for myself before the end of 2025. One of them I can't tell you guys yet, but just be patient, you will know. So the first one is a secret. The 2 others, I think that I would love to hit a milestone before the year end, either on TikTok or Instagram. Or maybe YouTube, who knows? And the last one would be to live comfortably. What inspires me to keep doing cosplay is definitely the creative side of it. I love dressing up, I love doing makeup, I love to act, which is a field that I'm really interested into discovering more about myself. Who knows? I get to take pictures, edit, take videos. I also get to feel very good about myself and to feel happy doing it. But most importantly, all of this is truly a passion for me. And again, very, very grateful to have this opportunity to do what I love. My age! I feel like the older I get, the less I want to tell you guys about my age. But at the same time, it shouldn't matter. So, I'm 28 years old. I was born in February 11, 97. 97 babies. Who's a 97 baby? Comment down below. My sign is Aquarius. I love this question. Something that is very important when it comes to having a lot of accessories and whatsoever. Organization, storage, and space, I think, are the most important points here. You don't want all of your stuff to be in a mess. You want to be able to find your stuff really quickly and to be able to put them back where they belong. So I guess that's why those 3 points are very important when it comes to like manage my cosplay. I like to have easy access to them and be able to record my content at ease without any stress. How do I fund my cosplay is through my social work. So as I previously mentioned, I'm a full-time content creator, so my job is literally what I post online and what I create online. Is what allows me to pay for my cosplays. So for my skincare routine, I use Korean skincare products, and I know that a lot of you have been interested in knowing what are they. So I will tell you about my morning routine and night routine, and I do this every day. In the morning, I use a cleanser, then a toner, a serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, which I haven't been using to be honest, but I know that I should. But yeah, using a sunscreen is recommended. Then for my night routine, when I want to take off my makeup, I use an oil cleanser, then I use my cleanser, then I have my exfoliating toner, then I have an essence, then I put on the treatment serum, and I finish everything off with my moisturizer. Now it's important to know that those products worked for me. I don't know if it would work for you, but if that can help you a little bit, my skin is oily mix. I wanted to get rid of my visible pores, especially on my nose area and a little bit on the cheeks here. Well, basically the T-zone. I basically asked ChatGPT to help me get the products that I need for my skin. If you were wondering how I found my products, that's literally what I did. So I suggest you to do the same for your own skin type. And yeah, I wish you good luck and I hope that it helped. A dream cosplay that I haven't done yet is definitely Mikasa from season 4 with like the whole gear up, that would be an insane cosplay for me because, well, you know, I love Attack on Titan. No surprise, but I just see myself creating such an epic videos and pictures with this whole cosplay on, and I just know that I will feel like the baddest of the baddest. I cannot wait to make this dream cosplay of mine come true. And I hope you will be there to witness this. Every time I'm being asked this question, it's always so hard for me to choose because there's a lot. But I had to make the hardest choice to give you guys a top 5. In no particular order, I would say Nobara, because there's like such a nostalgia feeling to it. It's also like one of the first videos where it went the most viral on my TikTok and Instagram and also YouTube. So I feel like you guys know me for this cosplay, and I also do feel like her when I transform. There's Nell from Bleach. I always feel so powerful when I'm cosplaying as her. I don't know. Every videos that I'm creating as her, there's like this aura. Yeah. Then comes Nico Robin. Every time that I'm posting my Nico Robin cosplay, you guys are going nuts. I feel like this is one of your favorite looks of mine, and I have to agree. I do love the look as well on me. Another good one I would say is Unohana, just because everything about her is just so sexy and hot and scary, like the perfect combo. And every time I'm creating content as her, I always love to show off her energy through the screen. And I think that's the most challenging part, is to make my audience feel like the character is on the other side. I think I'm doing pretty good. And lastly, I think I would go for Soifan. I know that I've like named you 3 Bleach characters. Listen, I don't know what to say. Bleach characters are just a delight to cosplay as. I did put Soifan in there because I love to show off my back. In the near future, the kind of content that I would love to make are definitely vlogs. I think it's a very fun way for me to show you guys a glimpse of my life and to show you different aspects of it, for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. I think I would include in this like beauty, behind the scenes, some French content. I would love to do that. Fashion, photo shoots, definitely more streaming content. Maybe like clips and stuff. Yeah, that question have been asked a lot, if I ever intended to make any merch. And the answer is yes. I just don't have the right team or time to do so. But I definitely was thinking about making clothes and even a calendar. Maybe one day you'll get it. I just hope that it would be in the near future as well. But at the moment, I am not able to provide that, unfortunately. Something that deeply makes me happy and that I want more in my life. That's another very good question. I thought about it, and I think that what's truly important and makes me happy is when I see my growth and the success that can come with it. I would say that having quality times with my loved ones, to have passion, have love, are definitely things that are making me happy in this life and that I would want more. Yeah. Oh, I love this question. I would say to her, don't be scared to get out a little bit of your comfort zone. I would also say that it's important to put yourself first, to not be scared to ask for help, that it's okay to say no, and that you truly can if you believe in yourself and work for it. Alright, relationship status. This is my most asked question of all time. I get that one a lot, and I think it's just very normal because humans are just so curious creatures. So I will finally give you an answer for that question after so many years. So, my relationship status is I'm married. Yeah. It feels weird for me to put this online, I'm not gonna lie. I've always been a very private person when it comes to my personal life. I will continue to do so. I do not intend on posting my husband on my platforms, as I think it's very unhealthy to do so. I really don't want to mix up my personal life and my social life online. Now, I am aware that for some of you it can be a very hard news, and that if you decide to unfollow me or like unsubscribe because of this, I truly don't care. I think that people that actually love me for who I am will stay, and those people are my true supporters. If you're not here for the right reasons, I prefer if you're not there. The only people that I want in here are people that will continue supporting my work, my cosplays, my videos, my content creation. That's really all that matters to me. And if that can makes you feel any better, I've never really was single. Let me just explain what I mean by that. Ever since I got that exposure on social media, I've been already in a relationship. We've been together for 10 years and married for 2 years. All I can say truly is that he makes me the happiest woman on earth. I have become the woman that I am today truly because of him. So y'all gotta thank him. I'm sorry, like the reason today that I decided to reveal this information about me is because, as I keep repeating, I really want to make more vlogs with you guys. And when I think about it, I find it very impossible to give you a glimpse of my life without you guys knowing that I'm taken and that I have a husband, because I truly do most of my activities with him. He's always with me. We're always together. We're like a team. We're like one, you know? So again, I will not show any clips of him, but you may see him. His face will be blurred out. That's the only way that I'm comfortable into sharing his presence with me in my videos. He's also okay with that. If you're still here after this big reveal, you are truly the kind of person that I want in my community. Really hope that you will respect my boundaries and that you will keep supporting me whatsoever. So yeah, my biggest support throughout my career life has been my husband, my family and friends. They are truly the best, and I want nothing but the best as well for them. I truly am grateful to my parents to allow me to discover this version of myself online with my content creation, and for leaving school for this. It truly makes me the happiest, and I wouldn't ask for better support. How do I get the confidence to uphold myself in cosplay and not be scared of bad comments? What I want to say is that you shouldn't let a bad comments that dictate your life and block you from doing what you love. Life is too short, and truly if there's any bad comment under videos or your pictures or whatever, it truly is just a projection of their own insecurities. They wish to have the confidence that you have to upload yourself in cosplay because they're too scared to do so. Also see it that way. Any comments, bad or good, are engagement under your post. So as we say, the haters are your #1 fan. The right people will find you for you and will support you for you. Do it truly because you love it, because it's your passion, and because you're having fun with it. At the end of the day, you're not hurting anyone, and you're just truly expressing yourself in a creative way, an artistic way, which is very beautiful, and you shouldn't be ashamed of it. And who cares what the others thinks, right? Live your life and live it at the happiest. Well guys, that's it for my Q&A. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and if I did miss any questions and I haven't answered yours, you can always type some in the comments and maybe I will do another Q&A video for you guys. Nonetheless, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you on my next YouTube video. Thank you guys, love you, bye.